About the love languages, so we have a great panel with us, and I'll just let each person just say their name. Say my name, say my name. Queen. Nathaniel. Renee. Right, and on the phone we have with us Sade. Welcome, Sade.
Hi, good night. Thanks for having me. Good night,
Always
panel.
great to... Good night, panel. And Sade is from Fetish Secretz. Now, if you don't know what Fetish Secretz is, you've not been listening to Love and Sex. Okay. And Fetish, tell us about Fetish Secretz, Sade. I don't want to spoil it for them.
You know you can never do no wrong. Okay, so Fetish Secretz is an adult novelty store. You know, we do retailing pleasure products, sex toys, otherwise. We have. I know, that's just your favorite line. Pleasure products. Pleasurable products, you know. Not necessarily just sex toys. Because, you know, as we always say, Dr. Carpenter, when you say sex toys, they only think one vibrator and a 12-inch dildo. You know, it's beyond. Yes, it's way beyond that. So that's the service that we do offer.
Yes. And Shani, tonight we're talking about love languages, as you know. So we've already gone through words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, and quality time. And of course, we brought you in as we're about to talk about physical touch.
Physical
touch. Some partners really need a lot of physical touch.
Right.
Whether it's a pat on the back, a rub on the back, a massage, or even more intimate touch.
Right.
And I'm sure you have, at Fetish Secretz, all the things that can encourage touch. So tell us about what you have now. And this is your Valentine's Day week, isn't it?
Oh, of course. All week we're having Valentine's specials, of course. You know, Valentine's Day we'll be having our annual sip and shop just the same.
Right. So what will you be serving? Wine and...
Yes, we'll be having wine with crackers and cheese, you know, those Patron shots and, you know, hookahs and, you know, nice discounts going on.
When are you going to start that?
It's going to start at 10 a.m. and we finish at 10 p.m.
10 a.m. and finish at 10 p.m.?
That's correct.
So I just wanted to know what time I'm to come for my sip. And Shirley, tell us about some of the things that you recommend for that couple who's never ever explored anything about adult novelties and they want to just do something different for Valentine's Day. You know I'm going to start with the furry handcuffs, right?
Yeah, bondage, you know, it's a good thing, but as I always try to tell couples, you know, sexual communication is a must. So introducing sex toys, especially bondage, it's not very easy. You have to communicate first what you want to try, how you're going to try it and stuff like that. As you mentioned, handcuff, a lot of persons, they're getting into the whole bondage thing since the whole 50 Shades of Grey, which I really like. But then you have soft limits and hard limits because bondage has a whole nother level to it. It depends on trust issues. You know, you have to have your safe word and stuff like that.
People don't even know enough to know that it has levels.
I know. That's why we have to educate them before they do, you know.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things I like about Fetish Secretz is that you do provide a lot of education for your customers.
Yes.
And also, whenever I encourage folks to come by, I try to remind them that they can request an individual consultation.
Most definitely, and thank you.
Yeah, private consultation, so you needn't feel embarrassed, and the staff is very well informed.
Yes.
They're really very good.
Non-judgmental.
What would be my starters package if I just wanted to experiment a little bit and I've never bought any novelty products? What would you suggest?
Okay, if you want to experience the bondage lifestyle, I'll definitely recommend ropes. Ropes are good. A lot of the traditional, it's the handcuffs. You know, a lot of persons don't trust their partner using the handcuffs. Oh, they are actually okay. So they're actually silk ropes. So yeah, they're silk ropes. They're all silk ropes. Very soft. Nothing to hurt you. It's just the whole idea of you being tied up. The effect of the whole bondage, submissive, dominant thing going on. Yeah, the handcuffs, it's the trust issue. Because a lot of persons go and say, oh, I want the key, or you only have to handcuff one hand, and you don't want all of that. So that's always a problem. Yes, that's always a problem starting out with bondage, you know. So the ropes, I do recommend the ropes for a little spanking. I either recommend the whip, the flagger, or the paddle. You know, the crop and the cane would be a little bit too much, so I'm going soft bondage. You know,
Yes,
soft
so
limits.
absolutely, because some
Right.
people don't even know that there's a way to avoid bruising
Yes.
when you're using the crop and the cane.
Most definitely. And apart from those, I will definitely recommend restraints. Those restraints, they are bed restraints. So
Right.
yeah, you can use it. It can be attached to your bed or it can be
Right.
attached to your door. You know, just for explore a little, some
Just
kind of
for
adventurous
fun.
find. Right. So those would be the stuff that I would recommend for bondage wise.
What about your lingerie, Shade? Do you have lingerie for men? Because
Oh yes, we do.
What? For the gal them things?
Oh yes, we do. We do have lingerie for men. We have costumes for men. A lot of men getting into role play these days. For the past 2 years, I can tell you.
So can I get Phantom of the Opera?
Of course.
Naturally, I like it.
So they can be a cowboy, a officer, a butler, you know, a doctor. There are a variety of costumes. I mean, it's not just about the women sometimes dressing up in the lingerie and doing the role play. Like, we want to see the men in these lingerie too, you know.
Now, do you have stripper suits that, like, the man can dress as a butler, but he can do, like, the Chippendale dance?
If he can do what?
The Chippendale dance, the strippers dance.
Oh, yes.
Like, was it Magic Mike? Where they can rip off the pants and rip off the top.
Well, you know, there's not a lot of a material when it comes down to costumes and lingerie, so there won't be much to be ripped off.
There won't be much removed.
Right.
What about songs for men?
Yes, we do have those, and we have the jock straps as well. But you know, men are so different. Like, for them to even think of going into a jock strap or something leather, you know, I don't know.
Leather jock strap.
Oh yes, especially or Jamaican men. Or Jamaican men. I don't know. It takes some real convincing, you know, for them to really get into that, but it's getting there.
I think it is, and I think that when the woman goes out and gets the gift for the man, sometimes he sees himself embarrassed of going into the store. And when they're alone in private, they can play around with it and treat it as a joke until it warms up, you know what I mean?
Right. As long as they communicate before, that's the biggest thing in any relationship, you know, no matter what. Once you communicate, I think everything else will flow.
Well, so, and I know that you used to have cards that were like a game, that people could play a card game, and when they play the game, they're getting different requests for different things that the partner should do.
Oh yes, we do have those. We have them in the dice and we have them in the board game and the card games. So those are still available.
Board game and card game.
Yes.
So if I'm like really tame and just starting off with novelties, I just want to start a hit, I could go for something like the board game.
Yes, if you want to do something subtle, you can definitely do the games. And the games are really good for foreplay. The edible condoms, we have those as well. We have edible undies. Right, that's what I was getting to.
So we trying to bring Quinn along, but he's really far away. The edible undies are part of that package.
Most definitely for both male and female, and we have the couples package as well.
Okay, beautiful. And I'm gonna have to go to a break shortly, but I did want to also mention something that I noticed that you have, and you've had it over the years in different styles.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful lace bodysuit.
Oh yes, the ladies' favorite.
So elegant for the ladies who don't want to go into the crop whips and the this and the that and the dildos, etc. You can get these fabulous lace bodysuits of different types, and they're really elegant.
Most definitely.
Yeah. It won't stay on for long. Do you have any red for Valentine's Day?
Yes, we have tons of red. Red. You know, Valentine's coming up, so we had was to stock up for all the lovers. Even though it's not one day, you know, for the whole special thing.
We're starting off with Thursday, then we'll move along, yeah? and you are doing your Valentine's special all week, I take it?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So, Shani, just tell our listeners where they can find you.
Sure.
We'll go to this break.
We're located inside Eden Gardens Resort and Spa. That's 39 Lady Musgrave Road.
Okay, and that's a perfect place to find Fetish Secrets, right there in Eden, just where they belong. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Right,
Goodbye.
okay. We're going to take a break on Love and Sex.